Alright guys, here with a quick update. Just been obviously working a lot, and at nights I've been trying to get this MF01X Ford Escort Mark II rally car built. So the whole build's been really fun. I've been enjoying it a lot, but due to lack of time and just how kind of fiddly and it has been, it's taken me a lot longer than what I hoped to get this finished. So I thought I'd give you a little update just now to show you how I'm getting on with the car. Overall, super impressed with this Tamiya. The build quality is superb. There's a lot of things about this MF01X chassis too that really impressed me. So I'll just briefly go through what stage I'm at the build just now. I'd say it looks a lot more done than it actually is. It's probably about the halfway point of the build. But yeah, I'll go through it step by step with you, and there's a few interesting things about this chassis that I want to point out as well. So yeah, let's go have a look at this and see what you guys think. Right, before we open it up and look at the chassis and things like that, right now I'm currently in the middle of doing the stickers, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't wish these stickers on my worst enemy. These ones here, I've got a little bit to rub out there. So obviously I'm back for work, it's late at night, but my hands are still dirty and things, but before I get a shower, I want to get cracking on with this. But like I was saying, the stickers on this, it's not one piece, there's about 4 or 5 different pieces to getting this on. So I've been doing a little bit by bit. I'm reasonably happy with it. I've got a few things to touch up, so they're done on this side pretty much. It's more just figuring out what I was doing. Obviously I've got my general little decals all over it, which is like the rally, like driver names, door number things. At the front here, I've only done so far, I've got obviously the grille on, the little front light covers. I've still got the front bumper to put on and the spotlight kit, and a few other little sort of touches to do there. Another bit was a little quite tricky too, which, like I say, because it's late at night, I'm not making a great effort in this video. It's kind of just a little update, but the window trimmings around here, these are really quite tricky to do. These body posts will get cut down at the end, so I know they look bad just now, but I'm not really too bothered yet. The wheels, which is good with this body, come painted and the body's all pre-cut. So this side here I've got not very much done. And on the back here, I've got obviously the number plate, the Escort badge, the Ford sign, and things like that. So it's getting there. It's just a lot more sort of time consuming than I first thought this build was going to be. I've done a couple of Tamiya builds in the past. They've all been fun, but this one's probably, I'm not going to say difficult, but it's definitely a lot fiddlier than the other builds. But we'll take the shell off just now, because one thing that did impress me with this is this chassis, this MF01X chassis. I've never seen one before. The chassis I've had previously have been like TT01, TT02, chassis like that, which look kind of like a Kyosho Phaser chassis, kind of even a Tamiya, a Traxxas Fortec. You kind of can all see how the chassis layouts are very similar to each other. But this chassis really impressed me. It's modular in sections, so you can take little sections out for different lengths when you build it. Obviously you've got your battery tray here in the middle. Underneath it, it's all smooth, sort of plain sort of mould. You can see where the sections are going on there. So this is the long wheelbase, so it's got 2 extra sections in it to make it a longer car. Negative wise, so far the only thing I'm not liking is the steering servo is right in the middle of the 2 halves of the chassis. So if that does go, or the servo's faulty, which it's hopefully not, it's actually the 9 kg servo out my DR10 drag car. Because I'm in the middle of doing a few things to that car as well, I thought I'll switch a servo on that. This doesn't need a powerful servo anyway. So yeah, if I need to ever replace that, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Just now I've got the Tamiya ESC in here, but it's not stuck down or anything, it's just because it came in the box. But what I'm thinking on doing is, cause the car is so time consuming body wise and it's going to be a lot of hassle building, I kind of want to look after it and baby it. So I'm going to stick a Kyosho ESC in there which was the original one out my Mad Van before I turned it brushless. So that's 2 3S capable, but I'm going to keep the Tamiya torque tuned motor in here. So obviously none of this is wired up yet, there's not even a receiver in there. But yeah, I don't think the car needs a lot of power, so it's quite light, and like I say, I want to go gentle on it. So yeah, that's kind of the stage that we're at in the inside of it. But what did really impress me is the build's very fun. Obviously you've got your front diff in here, obviously you build that up, put your oils in it, or your greases, and back diff. So normally you've got a centre drive shaft through the car, but the way this one works, it's got a side mounted drive shaft. So it comes in the side here, and off the diffs in the gearbox there's a little sort of side of gear exposed at the top on either side, and when this rotates it turns at the two sides of the car, if you can see that there. So it's just a different kind of style of chassis, and yeah, I'm just really impressed by it. It's surprisingly heavy too. It's not even got a battery in it yet, so out of the Tamiyas that I've built in the past, this one does feel a big step up in quality, and I'm thinking it's going to be quite a fun car to drive. I've got, like I'd mentioned in my live, I've got aftermarket shocks that I know would fit this car, but I'm thinking about being rally with the friction shocks. Yeah, they're not the prettiest shock to look at, but they'll probably be quite good for sort of a bit off-road use, and obviously even on tarmac as well, so I don't think they're going to be too bad for the car. I might change them, but I'm going to run everything stock to start with. The tyres, they still need glued too, they're just on loosely. But yeah, super impressed with this little car. The little hubs and everything was all fun to build. The way the drive shafts work on it too is it's got I don't know if I can actually show you this without taking a wheel off, but basically you've got your little drive cup there, you've got a little shaft, and the hubs there, it's got another cup inside, so it's kind of like a flipped round cup in there, and obviously your hubs come out with the stems and things like that, so it's just a little bit different. Really can't wait to drive this thing. So what we'll do is I'm going to probably do a little bit more of this tonight. I'm not sure if I'll get finished for this weekend, probably take me a couple more days to get everything done how I want it, but we'll get up on the channel soon, running, and we'll get a proper little review yet, decide what final electronics we're going to go. But like I say, I think we'll keep the torque tuned motor, and we'll put the Kyosho ESC inside it, sorry. And yeah, that's just a quick little update on the car, just because I've been quiet on the channel. I usually like to get my Saturday video out, and just with working and stuff I've not had the time, so hopefully you've enjoyed that. Really can't wait to get this finished, and yeah, have a great weekend guys. I'm not sure if I'll get out with a video with a car or anything this weekend, kind of weather dependent. It's pretty miserable just now, but yeah, stay tuned and we'll get back with the car soon. Paul out, catch you later.